There you are.
I
Was looking for you. I was doing some rounds just to make sure everyone's all good, and I didn't see you.
assume everyone's back on their ports.
For the most part, if they're not, they're just finishing up what they're doing before heading off.
It'll be just a few more minutes.
That's fair. I'm guessing you're just looking up at the stars.
I'd love to get on top, but I fear that one, I'm too big, and two, I might be a tad heavy.
Yeah, that's true. The twins can get up there pretty easily, but that's probably because they're smaller. They don't weigh as much.
And I can't even go on a diet.
Nope. No, we cannot.
I hate it. Hate it so fucking much.
I have a feeling I know what you're talking about.
There's only really one thing that there could possibly be. No, I'm talking about the fact that the Knicks lost.
What are you gonna do?
It's incredibly frustrating. And it's not even the fact that it's personal. I know I keep harping on about it, but there is a killer living under our roof. And I know that we are fixable. If something happens to us, we can get a new modem, we can get a new server, we can get a new arm or leg or whatever. And I know that Dylan will go home eventually. I know that Marilyn isn't always going to be here. I know that he's locked in the storage room whilst we're open. But that doesn't change what it is, what he is.
I get it. Trust me when I'm saying I'm not biggest fan of it either. I'm keeping myself more composed, but in reality, it's a lot harder. The situation just feels incredibly all over the place. It's complicated. It's just messing with me. I'm not gonna forgive him. I know that. I don't have any plans on trying, but I don't know. Deep down, I don't want anything else to happen. And like, we're old as hell, Taffy. Like, we've been through a lot of shit. Not just the shit at the theater, but just the other location getting shut down. We were in storage for years. The others went for the storage thing, but it's just been a lot. I'm not entirely confident on it. There's no telling how we can, but I'm willing at least to give a small chance that this might not end badly.
There is nothing that is going to change my mind about, like, this is a bad idea. This is going to be a bad idea. It's going to go wrong. I can feel it. But at the very least, if something does go wrong, I can help to protect someone who may be in need.
I'm not gonna try and change your mind. And at the end of the day, it's your own opinion. The three of us went through the same thing, pretty much. Me and Dylan went through it worse. I think we can both say that. Ugh. Poor fucking guy. I guess what I'm just trying to say is more... I'm not gonna try and make you feel like you should. I don't think anyone will forgive him. I don't think this is about forgiveness. I'm guessing it's more of an atonement thing. I mean, there has to be a reason he is still here.
I want to know why. I want to know why he stuck around. It's not fair. He did an awful, shitty thing. And now we're stuck with the consequences. Why do we have to deal with it? I'd be more than happy to throw him off to the government for experimentation. Oh, ghosts are real, by the way. Let's just throw that little nugget into the world. I'd be more than happy to have him out of our hair.
I'm at least thinking he's genuine about it.
Genuine?
I think he is.
I don't trust that. In the least. Like, he lied to us. Not just before any of this. But as he came out of the box, he lied. He knew who he was. He knew who we were. He knew who Dylan was. And he sat there lying to us.
You're not wrong. I'm not gonna say you are. Does that just be wrong? I'm at least just thinking he is about this one thing. Maybe it's more just an optimistic kind of thing, but I don't know. I get that he was an actor. I mean, that's the first thing we kind of knew about the guy. But I guess the only thing I have to say is more just... we don't really have anything to say if he is or isn't being genuine.
Can't exactly put one of those lie detectors on him.
Nope. Not to mention, I don't know where we would get one. In the end of the day, we just have to, I guess, play it by eye, ear, just see if he is being, I guess, truthful.
I'm gonna stay out here for a wee longer.
That's fine. No, that's
soon.
That's completely fine, bud. Okay.
Aye, you have a good night.
You too. Just remember what I said. Just don't feel forced for anything, okay? I don't think, like I said, I don't... just, I guess, keep this conversation in mind. That's all I can really say.
Aye.
Promise I'm not late. I promise I didn't sleep in.
No, I know. You already texted me. You're gonna come in
Yeah.
late. All right. Let's see. How are we doing this week?
Do you want to start with the positives?
Yes. Remember that's still part of your exercises?
Positives, one of my employees, we've been getting we're like establishing a friendship. She spent the night, last night and the night before, just to kind of keep me company and all that. We went to dinner and well, we got dinner, but it's been nice trying to make some more friends, I guess, with the employees. I know you probably shouldn't be like super. The boss employee aspect is weird, but I mean, everyone seems to like it. We had the evaluation and no one really had complaints. So I mean,
you're a small establishment, so it's reasonable, you know.
yeah,
the
and she's
work and
also
friendship
across
are
the
gonna appear.
hall. So,
Oh, okay.
and then one of mine, he's in not the same building, but the same like apartment complex area. So probably should start hanging out with him as well.
Oh, so in a way, it's kind of like your neighbors are also
Yeah,
like your
kinda.
coworkers. Okay.
Any other positives?
Keep in mind the boundaries.
Yeah. Any other positives?
Let's see.
I can't think of any, honestly. Oh, wrong. I
Okay.
did see my old babysitter. Yeah. I saw her kid where they weren't supposed to be, and we went and got lunch a little bit later. Actually, like right next door, I went to Dairy Queen.
Oh, okay. And how was that? How was seeing someone from the past?
It was nice, considering she took care of me more than certain other people were supposed to. But it's cool. It's nice to, like, she got married, had kids. Her kid, well, one of them is super nice and kind of weird, but I'm sure little kids are now. I don't know, she made a crown out of
Kids
toilet
usually
paper
are.
in the bathroom. So, I mean, they're a little odd.
That they sound creative.
Yeah, but I also offered to kind of repay, and I'll babysit her kid, so I'll bring them to or they'll drop them off at the restaurant, hang out for a day. I'll watch over him and stuff, and all the animatronics are pretty, like, safety. They got safety protocols and all that, so they should be fine. So she should have a great time. Just nice change of pace. Yeah.
Sounds like it was a good way to just, change your environment, but also keep yourself occupied. Having those good relationships that I told you need to start.
I've been trying to do that. I have Colin and Jake. They've been great. Grace is 50-50. She's mean to me sometimes, but I'm sure it's playful. I hope it's playful. And then
Well, do you feel like it's
Lexi.
playful, or do you feel like
I don't
it's
know.
actually?
It's like, I don't know, because I like playfully will bully her boyfriend, so I assume that it's playful. I feel like Colin would have said something by now, and then Lexi's chill. But yeah. As for negatives,
Let's go to the negatives.
been having more issues with the event and Vincent as a whole.
I think you're finally starting to get through a breakthrough that you've been wanting to get. We've talked about the idea of like never getting closure because of course they're gone.
Yeah.
They're never gonna appear in your life again. It's over and done. But I think what your mind is starting to do is trying to come up with a more resolution. Because before you were having these nightmares and cold sweats that were causing it, but now it sounds like you're starting to communicate as if they're there. Like, let's say in a hypothetical, Vincent is alive. Vincent got free from prison and overall went to go see you, to talk to you and sit down, to have an actual conversation with you. So to you, how would that feel like? How would that sound like?
Probably take me a little bit to register it. Probably would feel sick. Which, that makes sense. See, the person that escalated my life, yeah, I'd probably feel a little sick. There'd be anger and all that towards him, as I'm sure is justified and fair, and some guilt for putting him away and ending his life and all that. And then, yeah.
Would you feel ready for redemption if you can still talk to them?
In what way?
Sometimes, even though they're gone, in a way, it's good to also the idea of second chance. Play around with the idea in your head about if they were alive, would you be okay with that style of closure of giving them that second chance?